As you probably know, you know that my family likes to travel, and recently we just went to London, England. It was amazing, and this movie is pretty much highlighting the entire trip because we just had that much fun.
Things were all good yesterday, and then the devil took your memory. And if you fell to your death today, I hope that heaven is your resting place. I heard the doctors put your chest in pain, but then that could have been the medicine.
The first day was pretty tough as we had to deal with 8 hours of jet lag. I mean, it was pretty bad. It was 6-hour time difference, but the plane ride was 8, and it was just god-awful.
And you're not the only one, although my grandma used to say that he used to sing. Darling, hold me in your arms the way you did last night, and we'll die inside a little while here. Oh, I could look into your eyes until the sun comes up, and we're wrapped in light and light and love. Put your open lips.
The next day, we decided to go around all of London. But first, we had to make a side trip to my dad's favorite spot.
With your body next to mine, our hearts will beat as one.
But honestly, did it really surprise you that my dad had to go to Starbucks? It didn't work anyways. He just fell asleep at the hotel. Decided to hang out with Joe. Hi, Joe. And we just kind of went around London that day.
When things were all good yesterday, but then the devil took your breath away. And now we're left here in the pain. Black suit, black tie, standing in the rain. And now my family is one again, stapled together with the strangers and a friend. Came to my mind I should paint it with a pen. 6 years old, I remember when my father told me, son, it's not his fault, he doesn't know your face. And you're not the only one, although my grandma used to say that he used to sing. Darling, hold me in your arms the way you did last night, and we'll die inside a little while here. Oh, I could look into your eyes until the sun comes up, and we're wrapped in light and light and love. Put your open lips on mine and slowly let them shut, for they're designed to be together. Oh, with your body next to mine, our hearts will beat as one, and we're set alight, and we're a fire love.
The next day, we went to Paris. I was extremely sick, and it was not very fun for me, but I tried to make the best of it, and we saw a bunch of troops, and we saw the Louvre, and the Arc de Triomphe, you know, a bunch of other cool arch sculptures.
And all of my family rise from their seats to sing hallelujah. And my mother and all of my family rise from their seats.
We also met this really cool family. This kid's name is Connor. That's his mom. And they were really nice. We hung out all together a lot. They were super cool.
Rise from their seats to sing hallelujah. And all my brothers and my sisters, and all of my family rise from their seats to sing hallelujah.
The worst part about this trip was knowing that when this train stopped and those doors opened, that was the beginning of our journey on our way home. I wasn't too excited about it, but I did know that this trip was probably the best trip of my life, and I couldn't be more thankful that I was even allowed to go. I just kind of took my seat, and went with the flow because I knew that when I got home, my life was probably going to be changed forever. The trip back home wasn't as bad as going there, but it still sucked knowing that I was leaving. I didn't really want to go home, but I mean, yeah, gotta go home sometime. I was happily greeted by my dogs when I got home, though. This trip really did change my life, though. Don't be surprised if I move to London.